If you're a small business owner, an MSME, or a micro exporter, or someone who deal with the issue of IDS, inverted duty structure, and don't get refund of excess input tax credit ITC in your electronic credit ledger on time, here is something interesting for you. The GST Council during the recent meeting has announced game-changing set of reforms that can make your life easier and your cash flow smoother. In the last video, we discussed at length what got cheaper and what costly for consumers. And in today's video, we are going to talk about two different things. One, a brand new simplified registration process that could get you a GST number in as little as 3 days, and a simplified registration mechanism for small e-commerce sellers. Two, a massive relief for micro exporters and IDS taxpayers with a new system for refunds or faster refunds. First, automated GST registration within 3 days for low risk and small businesses. Now, what are low risk businesses? What is the basis on which this risk evaluation is going to be done? As of now, no idea. But if you are a low risk business, you would be granted GST registration within 3 days. Next, small businesses. These are taxpayers whose monthly output tax liability, that is GST liability on B2B supplies, is within a certain threshold. And as of now, this threshold is 2.5 lakh per month, and this is inclusive of all components of GST, that is your IGST, CGST, SGST or UTGST. And there are two key things to note here. One, GST payable on B2C supplies is not part of this threshold. Two, I'm assuming the output tax liability here is the net tax liability after adjusting ITC. So when you apply for registration, if you expect not to cross this threshold, then you'll have to declare as such in the application form, that is self-declaration, on the basis of which you would be granted registration within 3 days. And according to the recommendations of the GST Council, this scheme is voluntary, meaning you can opt in and opt out just like QRMP scheme. But I don't understand the significance of opt out, because you apply for registration only once, so you just opt in. So let's wait for this clarification. And this scheme is going to be effective from 1st November 2025 onwards. Next, for small e-commerce sellers. If you're supplying through e-commerce operators across multiple states, as of now, you'll have to maintain separate place of business in each state. In the recent meeting, it is proposed to introduce a simplified scheme to ease compliance. Now, what exactly is this scheme? GST Council is yet to come up with it. I guess it would be something like your principal place of business would be good enough to supply across multiple states. Let's wait and see. Now, let's move to refunds. First, for taxpayers facing the issue of IDS, inverted duty structure. When your input GST rate is more than your output GST rate, you would end up having excess balance of ITC in your e-credit ledger. To get this money, you file refund application online. Once the application is processed, the refund is credited to your bank account. But this is a time-consuming process, and many times there's a delay in getting this refund credit. To fix this, 90% provisional refund without scrutiny would be granted within 7 days, just like it's done for zero-rated supplies, and the rest after due verification. So no more waiting and no more blocking of working capital. And this scheme is also going to be effective from 1st November 2025 onwards. Next, for micro exporters. If you export low value consignments through courier, post, etc. on payment of IGST, as of now, if the amount of refund is less than rupees 1000, you can't apply for refund. In the recent meeting, it is proposed to remove this threshold. So even if the refund amount is say rupees 500, you would be able to apply for it. To summarize, these are significant steps that will 1. Reduce your compliance burden, 2. Improve your cash flow, 3. Help you scale up your business. This was all about easier registration and faster refunds after the recent GST Council meeting. Hope it was informative. Thank you for watching.